And that's what I like. That's what I was looking for.
Huh? Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing, play along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Blow everybody up.
Yeah, blow everybody up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
So now, like, for this fair value gap to stay open, and I'm watching this small inefficiency, because if I'm expecting this to act as a breakaway gap, I'm looking for any means of a possible entry in here. We have a small little civvy. If we can trade down into that, I'll use that as a potential long. Oops. If it gives me an entry here. So I'm taking this swing low all the way up to this swing high. I want to be a buyer underneath equilibrium. This is an implied dealing range. So preferably, this is what I'm looking for. Waiting. So we have this fair value gap that's in the lower half of that implied dealing range. That's where I would like to get my entry. If I don't get that, then it's no big deal. And then we have those two inefficiencies stacked on top of each other. Oops. Let's take these off. It's too many lines. If I don't get filled, it's no big deal. But I'm not interested in buying any higher than where I'm buying at right now. And it looked like it may not give it to me. I'm watching a 15-second chart as well. Really no obvious fair value gap entry on a 15-second. It's a little nasty. Oh, I forgot to mention last night I added, and let me know if you guys can see it to make sure I set it up right. But last night I added ATM model examples starting all the way back from the first day of June. So if you go to the ATM model channel in Discord and you go to like the thread that's underneath it, you should see all the screenshots. Okay, you can see it good. So all the ATM model examples and whatnot, I'm going to throw in there. They have the opening prices on there. I already did all that for you. And then, like I'm going to come out with a separate ATM model video teaching. And we're going to have that in the main ATM model channel. So you're going to have the video teaching. That's going to be a private video, probably on, what's it called, Vimeo. And then the thread underneath is all the examples and screenshots and whatnot. And I'm going to keep updating it. And I'm going to do that for all the models, the Silver Bullet model, 2022 model, Asia ATM model. But it's going to take some time. But if you want to look at those. Non-paper trading today. I already cashed out, withdrew all my profits for the week on my personal account. So if I don't get an entry, it's no big deal. I already cashed out. I was done since Tuesday. I would have loved to get in down here. That's my typical. I love getting in here, but all this back and forth, I was being a little bit more patient. And then before you know it, it was just off to the races. But for those who've been with me for a while, this is usually the spot after running out sell side that I like to anticipate longs. But now it's clearly displaced. And then, like I said, as far as the implied dealing range, you take the low to your anticipated target, which I'm looking at is the high. Equilibrium. I'm being very strict on only buying at that price level or below. And if it just runs away, it's no big deal. It's this 4 days. Well, ATM model hasn't completed yet, but we've seen the ATM model pan out 3 days in a row. So we know the stuff repeats. There's no FOMO. There's no kicking yourself. Oh, man, I should have. There's no need for all that. So now's a good time to check ES. So you can see ES has worked higher. Yeah, the Dow was clearly leading the way higher. And if we look at dollar index, it's ran as buy side. So everything is in sync. It's a beautiful rally. Like if I was long in here, seeing these fair value gaps stay open, I'm loving that. That's perfect. That's what you want to see when you're in a long. You want to see that strong bullish order flow. Now if we run out this buy side before giving me an entry, Then I'll obviously cancel my limit orders, and then I'll probably be done for the day. I wouldn't be interested in anything else. This is the setup that I typically like to look for, and then be done for the day. And then it goes without saying, anything long all the way up here for me is just not my style. Okay, so now I wouldn't want to get in there because now we're in the upper quadrant, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago. But if you take that same range from low to high and you run your quadrants on it, once we start breaching that upper quadrant, that's when you start seeing a lot of speed, a lot of momentum. You wouldn't want to see any deep retracements as soon as we start reaching for that upper quadrant from this low to our this high to our recently formed swing low. So once we breach that, for it to come all the way back down here, that's not bullish. That's not strong order flow. Love y'all, man. We're back here tomorrow morning, same time, 9:15 for our very last stream of the week. And then we're off into the weekend to go spend time with friends, family, and relax. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, 9:15. Peace.